Hello everyone. Sorry, I missed the last 2 days to record this video. So I'm being a little bit lazy on this, but also I just keep the video for the 13th September. So today I will read about the 1st October. So thank you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. First, I want to read the quote of the day. Billy, Aries, Tyson, Jake, and Exley, the name of 5 parrots at the UK Zoo, who had to be separated for constantly cruising, CURs and cruising at each other, and the purpose, apparently, that the stuff doesn't fly. I don't know what it means. At the UK Zoo, who had to be separated for constantly cruising at each other at the public. Apparently, the stuff doesn't fly. Okay, let's talk about it. The story, now that we are somewhat recovered from the debate hangover, let's circle back to a key moment. And this is a moment the President of the United States refused to condemn white supremacists when asked about race and violence in our cities. President Trump's were given the opportunity to denounce white supremacy, S-U-P-R-E-M-A-C-I-S-T, but he did not. With a national audience of at least 73 million people, he passed on a chance to try to unite and conform the nation. At the time when hundreds or thousands of Americans had been protesting against systematic racism, and are facing a pandemic that claimed over 20,000 lives in the U.S. Instead, he told a far-right group known as the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by. I still can't believe it. Journal alone Trump's statement garnered immediate criticism from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle, to anti-racist activists to celebrities and athletes. All call it unacceptable. Some Senate Republicans argue the president to correct his comment. Meanwhile, the White House tried to pay them down, with the Trump campaign claiming that he had repeatedly condemned with supremacy, but many people see a pattern. I'm listening. While running for president, he refused to condemn former KKK leader David Duke. After Duke had endorsed him in 2017, the president referred white nationalists at the Delay rally in Charlottesville, VA, as verified people in 2018. He reportedly asked why the U.S. accepts immigrants from third-world country in Africa. In 2019, he told 4 congresswomen of color to go back to the crime-infested place from which they come. In June, Trump retweeted a video where an apparent voter is screaming white power. Now he seems to have get a note to the Proud Boys. Who were they? Accept this cry. Western Chauvinist group that has been around since 2016. The man-only group, which is an anti-defamation league described as a violent, nationalistic, Islamophobic, transphobic, and misogynistic, has been connected to a series of violent incidents like the Charlottesville rally, and has shown up to several Black Lives Matter protests. Yesterday, Trump seemed to walk back his comment, telling the group to stand down, but the damage was already done. The Proud Boys, and like feeling validated, has already taken as a call to action with March in tow. So now what? That's a good question. The impact of the president's comments may not be fully known until election day in 33 days. As for the train wreck, there was the debate. Officials sleeping in the Commission of Presidential Debate said it's going to make some changes to ensure more orderly discussion of the issues. So stay tuned for those updates, which could come as soon as the VP debate next week. The scheme, the first presidential debate in the 2020 race, has a lot going on, but out of all the interpretation and inaudible moments, there's a clear mistake that has been made. The country higher office is led by a person who failed to condemn white supremacy on national television, and also did what may not be flying high, the airline industry. Today, airline will start calculating more than 30,000 workers after lawmakers failed to reach a deal on the coronavirus relief package. Reminder, the pandemic has hit the industry particularly hard. Air travel down about 70% from last year, but back in March, airlines agreed not to furlough any employee until October 1st as a condition of a $25 billion federal bailout. Now that the deadline is here, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin is asking airline executives to delay the furlough as he worked with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on legislation to provide more funding. The House could vote on it as early as today. Oh, and speaking of funding, President Trump signed a bill this morning that would keep the U.S. government open through December 11. What's raising concerns? This rocket strike. Yesterday, an Iran-backed Iraq military group launched several rockets targeted at the U.S. troops in northern Iraq. 3 of them reportedly struck at an Iraq base that the house U.S. troops, but U.S. officials said there was no damage or casualties. This comes the same week the U.S. threatened to close the U.S. embassy in Baghdad, unless Iraq leadership stop Iranian-backed militias from targeting U.S. personnel. And days after the Iran military say at least 5 civilians were killed by a rocket attack in the Baghdad. Who people are waiting on? Kentucky AG Daniel Cameron. Yesterday, a judge gave him more time before he has to release grand jury recording in the Breonna Taylor case. Last week, a grand jury indicated only one official out of 3, with 3 first disagree count on the wanton endangerment. Cameron said he will outline to the grand jury every homicide offense that the officer could face for the Breonna Taylor death, but the journal agreed the officer's actions were justified. But then, a juror said that's not quite right, and as a joke to make the secret grand jury proceeding public. Now, Cameron says he didn't recommend any charges against the other 2 officers. He has until tomorrow to release the recording. What's going on in the sport world? A lot. The NBA and the WNBA are singing "It's the Playoff Baby." LeBron James was giving a big assist at the pool, had a big game last night, and the Seattle Storm and the Las Vegas Aces will face off tomorrow in the WNBA finals. But while this time on the court, the NFL's telling the Titans and the Steelers to stay off the field, and Serena Williams said, "I will report to the French Open." Okay. What's a topping? But is it a topping? Comforting what? Just things to know. Okay. Together with Deloitte, cyber risk is the likelihood that someone could steal sensitive info from you online. As a part of the data branch of cyber attack, like your password, social media account, private work information, financial details, or identity. Yike! The good news. There's a lot that you can do to protect yourself and your info. Enter Deloitte. Their cyber team is helping companies make sure data is secure, and their resilient postcard features cybersecurity leaders in different industries, think healthcare, financial services, etc. This one they have tips for staying safe and mitigating your own cyber risk. Pew, listen here. Okay. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay, I like this website. Is that skim money? Insurance like an umbrella, annoying to carry, read paper when it's sunny. But your favorite thing on a rainy day, I see why am I. There have been a lot of rainy days in 2020. We skim which insurance policy are must have, what they cover, what they can get can stay dry. These are like advertisement. Okay, so this is press purse. Here are our favorite picks to help you take a break today. 1. Kitchen organizing tips you never would have thought of. Okay, they have 3 options. They give me 3. Okay, right. Okay, they have 3. 3 options. The first one is kitchen organizing tip you never would have thought of, and the second one is the best spot in America for apple picking according to Yelp, and 3 is scratch to lose your tiny neck. What's most exciting? So I will skip that. There's another. Okay, this is the man of right. Why are you wearing the same obligation? Oh my gosh, that's okay. So I will read. Congress, you just won a first class tickets to the organization. Here's you can use a shoe red, bring the chip, and add a curtain to keep your kitchen tidy or broad. Oh my god, what's that? This is not the full article. Oh, cool. Yes. You can see, like, use a tension rod to make an extra spine shell. Use a common hood to hand like an ambient door or something like that. Oh my gosh, that was really good. I love that. Oof. Okay. So I didn't read because I didn't interesting. I mean, the video is so long right now. And okay, see you. So actually today is the 2nd October, but did this video in this first video for this today, so I need to make another video for the 2nd October tonight. Bye. You might be see with the same shirt and the same hair. But I need to take a bird, so bye.